that off the taskbar. Come join us for a game and chat night. Of course, there will be screaming.
Well, it's fine. Drop pods are about to bend 40k competitive over a table, apparently.
Oh, again?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did they make it so that you can't cross the fucking doors again?
No.
No, it's the orbital.
Orbital
Attachment.
drop
Yeah.
the orbital drop attachment, yeah. Which lets you deep strike land raiders.
Oh! Dante in 5th edition riding atop his fucking merry steed. Holy shit. Look at him go. Just flying on down.
As people are pointing out, you drop pod in Crusader squads if you're playing Black Templars. And then they get buffed by it.
Or death.
Also, remember,
Death Company.
it does not. It remember
Death
it
Company,
does not.
yeah.
It does not mention if the land raiders can hold troops or not. So they probably can.
Hold on, I'm looking at this fucking thing. Where is it? Faction pack.
That's gonna be interesting at a tournament.
Boost Marines. Orbital Assault Force.
Yeah.
All right. I'm bringing it up. Freebird playing in the background.
Pretty much.
And I'm free falling.
I prefer Ride of the Valkyries.
Or the theme, the drop theme from Star Troopers.
Yeah.
Da-da. Yo, what is up, man? We're looking at this fucking this detachment. All right. At the start of the declared battle formation step, selected number of Adeptus Astartes units, excluding Titanic. Don't know what Titanic units exist in Space Marines outside of the Atreus assault tank, but what do you fucking
That's
know,
it.
right?
That's it.
That's it.
Literally it.
Yeah. Cool. So every unit in the fucking army is eligible. Cool.
Yep.
Models in this, you should have said infantry. Just infantry, but nope.
Oh, come on! You want to do those White Scar bikes from space?
I want.
And if you didn't, you do now.
From space. My assault centurions just got 1,000,000 times better. Holy shit!
Don't they already have deep strike?
Assault centurions? No.
Yeah.
No.
You sure?
I am 100% sure that assault centurions do not have deep strike, but I will double check. But I'm pretty sure they do not have deep strike.
Hey, at least now you get to know what it feels like to deep strike your jet bike units. Like I can.
Centurion Assault Squad abilities. Nope, they do not have deep strike. They have sustained hits 2 against monsters, vehicles, or fortifications.
Right. Sorry, it was the Shadowmark Talon detachment that gave them deep strike.
Yeah, that what's his name again? That YouTuber that like loves spamming centurions.
Paul's bad at stuff.
Yeah, Paul's bad at stuff. I think a lot of people are getting the idea that centurions can deep strike because of him.
Of course they can now with the new detachment.
Yep. Each time an Adeptus Astartes model from your army makes an attack, if it was set up on the battlefield this turn, reroll wound rolls of 1. If it disembarked from a drop pod, Reroll hit rolls of 1.
Uh,
I will point out. If it's set up on the battlefield this turn, also includes if it disembarks from any transport.
Specifically a drop pod, though. They did specify drop pod.
Well, no. Yeah, but like if it sets up on the battlefield this turn, reroll wound rolls of 1.
But you are
Yeah,
correct
if
when
it
it comes to the
disembark-
transports.
Yeah.
I just who doesn't want to see a Land Raider turn into a drop pod?
I'm sorry. Veteran of the Vanguard. Adeptus Astartes model only. Models in the Bearers unit have Scout 6. Uh-oh.
Oh no! Look at Laurels of Thunder.
You can roll a charge roll made for the Bearers unit in a turn in which it was set up on the battlefield. Okay. Cool.
Drop
Thanks,
pods get-
GW.
Drop pods get you within 6.
Who wants a unit that can just scout 6 inches that shouldn't scout 6 inches? Just so it's in range. Turn 1, Alpha Strike.
Also, orbital uplink reliquary.
Select up to 3 Astartes units from your army. Redeploy them when doing so. Fuck off.
This means you
Dedicated
can be-
gunship.
Only for an Astartes Terminator model though.
Man, I wonder if this is to help boost the sales of an Assault Terminator unit.
Wonder
Hmm.
why.
You know what? Assault Terminators are still good. It just
All right. Okay, what's the fucking stratagems here? Suppression stat strafing.
Yeah.
Select one enemy unit visible to and within 18 of your unit. That enemy unit takes a battle shock test. Okay, battle shock bullshit. Okay. Tactical decapitation.
No. The suppression strafing does something even if they don't fail the battle shock.
Oh, it suppresses them. Cool. Awesome.
That's coming back as a keyword next edition, isn't it?
Probably. Tactical
There's so
decap-
many armies that do it.
You get fucking precision?
oh god.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Shock Onslaught. Consolidate 6 instead of 3. Auto sense coordination. Cool. I see we're just handing boons of chaos for free now. Thanks.
Yeah, literally just hey, the Centurions that have been sitting in your shelf collecting dust, they can now deep strike, and then you can give precision, so they can drop in where you want them,
This is
and
gonna
then
be
pick off that character that's going to be causing a bunch of problems for you.
this is gonna be the most
Plus-
annoying thing I've ever seen.
Well, it relies on people having lots of drop pods, and who owns
No, it
multiple
doesn't.
drop
It
pods.
absolutely does not require you to own drop pods. You can literally deep strike any Astartes unit. You can literally ignore the drop pod part of it and just start drop pod fucking deep striking repulsor tanks, fucking Land Raiders, Centurions, anything that shouldn't be deep striking is gonna deep strike.
I'll get into the problems with this detachment when I'm done reading like the last 2 fucking stratagems here. Blind screen. Select an Astartes unit, excluding Titanic, from your army that was selected as the target of one or more attacking units' attacks, and one friendly Astartes smoke vehicle or drop pod. That unit has the benefit of cover, cape, and onward for the Emperor. If your Astartes unit is only within 6 of that transport, it can embark within it. Alright. Okay. So, I see how this list can be fucking annoying. So there's a couple of problems with it. Why does it feel like my model is not keeping track with my speaking?
I have no clue.
One sec, chat. Ooh.
Oh, okay, we're in the bar. Huh? Where'd the projector screen go?
Okay, better. Okay, so the immediate problem here that I'm seeing is 1, this list heavily requires drop pods, which, although good, it is requiring you to bring a dead unit to get a 1-turn advantage. And then after that, you're fucked. You're shit out of luck if you don't kill what you're trying to kill. 2, you still have to follow the 50% of your army has to be on the board rule.
Yeah.
So that means you have to you're putting in... Marines already struggle with board control as an army. Outside of like mass infantry swarm. So what you're really doing here is that you're taking 2 drop pods with Stern Guard veterans led by a lieutenant or a captain. And then you're putting 3 of your most important units in Deep Strike, like Centurions or Dreadnoughts, and then you're dropping those in and hoping they kill something. Because after that turn they're set up, after that turn, they lose reroll hit rolls of 1, reroll hit rolls of 1, and wound rolls of 1. So this is very much an army that is, you either win the turn everything shows up, or you fuck up horribly and now it's your problem for 4 more turns.
But that's part of the Warhammer, right? Is you take the risk of this attachment. It's got some really good benefits, yeah. You can... I would absolutely deep strike 3 Redemptor drop Dreadnoughts right in front line as a fucking cheese list, as it just to be funny, because you're gonna drop it right in the middle of the goddamn board. First turn, they're gonna all each point in multiple directions. Just go, we're gonna try and kill as much as we can in one go. We're either dead immediately next turn, or we're just become an immediate problem for the rest of the game.
Yeah, and on the face of it, it's annoying as shit. But this also takes into account Chat, I'm going to explain something right now, and I want everyone to understand this. Deep striking is one of the easiest things to play around in Warhammer 40k. And the moment someone says rapid drop deployment, I am setting up models specifically in such ways that you cannot get into my deployment zone or middle of the board.
Oh yeah, screening is such a big part of Warhammer. Now, where this would be as a gotcha moment is if the player playing against isn't paying attention to screening models to be able to properly screen could be a problem. But at the same time, experienced players will know with Deep Strike, especially like I'm going to Deep Strike a Land Raider, even though it's a funny-ass joke, you still have to have room for that Land Raider to fit in outside of 9 inches to come in. Unless you've...
And most boards aren't going to have that.
Yeah.
No. Unless somebody made a huge mistake and left you an open space, or they didn't get out far enough to allow you to drop it in the middle of the board, or to allow you to drop it in your back line. And the reason I say that is because I've made that mistake. Other people have made that mistake. And I've taken advantage, and they've taken advantage on me. It's going to happen.
All your stuff is in Deep Strike. Sure wish my Shamble Rot and 3 squads of Bach workers could give a damn.
Oh yeah, they don't fucking care.
If I see you bring a Land Raider and you plan on deep striking it, I am immediately spreading out all of my units as far as I can get them, as fast as I can do it.
Now,
how long? Keep it from ever coming in. It is going to eventually come in.
Yeah.
So I was going to say, how long is it before we get the 10th edition version of the White Scars army meme with the line of crew?
Ooh, that actually brings up a good idea.
Probably the next open when this list is used.
Some like Gene Stealer Cult players just like, I have 300 models in my army.
Actually,
I can literally cover the entire board.
Yeah,
actually, I think it might be orcs. Hold on,
like orcs are underneath the thing. Gaunts could do it. You can do Tyranids as well.
Tyranids, orcs, hell, even Tau. We could actually do it again. Tau could do it again.
Mm-hmm.
Do it again.
Well, you do. Well, you can do it with orcs because you do it with orcs with big, massive blobs of boys and commandos to get infiltrating.
Yeah,
'Cause if they can
tactical
infiltrate,
brigade.
The only reason I
Yeah.
say Gene Stealer cult not so much is because Gene Stealers want to be hiding in the sewers.
Yeah, but if you're,
They get
if,
bonus
yes,
for hiding in the sewers.
yes, but if your opponent's doing this, your opponent can never deploy a model.
Yeah, it's true.
Which means at
So
the
it
end of
doesn't
turn
matter.
one, at the end of turn one, if they do not have models on the table, they lose.
But at the same time, like just because you screen it doesn't mean your opponent's not going to try and kill that unit out to clear the screen to make room for them
No.
to drop in.
Oh yeah.
Again, if
You
or
can't
again,
say
if
that
or,
100% you're going to screen them out.
but
You're gonna
again,
screen them out for
again,
two turns.
I'm saying if you are playing as that person who puts their entire, who manages to get their entire army into strategic reserve to drop in, because you can theoretically do it with this list.
But you
If
still
you
have
if
to follow the 50% rule, so you're still going to have 50% of your army
no,
on the
you have the other 50% as very expensive things inside Land Raiders, and you put the Land Raiders back into strategic reserve using the redeploy thing.
Yeah. It's no different than watching fucking Grey Knights do uppy downing.
All right, this person's Wraith
Or
is
Vanguard.
asking me, "Hey boss, what is the ratio of psychers per population again? 1 per 1 million, right? I can see the problems now. If I'm right, there would be 8,000 psychers on a world with the population of modern Earth.
We'll never get into exact numbers.
People are bad at math, and the averages in the Imperium are what they talk about, and the Imperium tends to like blow up the truth, like
it's propaganda.
literally.
Oh. Also, the Imperium, like, if all I can do, like, my Psyker powers is so weak, all I can do is make sparks appear from the tips of my fingers, I'm still a Psyker of the Imperium. I'm still getting sent away on the black ships.
Yeah. Here's the thing. You can also not be born a Psyker and then come into
Become
age,
one.
and all of a sudden your Psyker abilities activate either through trauma, through interaction with the warp, through being interacting with another Psyker.
Being turned to a blood raven.
Exactly. You could turn it into a thieving blood raven bitch. But again, it's not never take Warhammer into there's exact numbers in the book. They're already always either propaganda or bloated or underestimated numbers.
Yeah,
So take it as this is a suggested number. We don't actually fucking know.
Or you're a group like the Space Wolves who don't even test initiates for psychic powers. You just kind of let them happen when they happen.
And then when they do, they become rune priests.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
They
You
don't
had
even acknowledge
psychic
them.
powers the entire time. Oh fuck! Get this guy a psychic hood and some ale. His life's gonna be shit.
No, wait, there's no such thing as cycles in the Space Wolves. Get that fucking right. They're rune priests. They have to do this magic rituals to be able to get the powers off. Or else they ain't fucking doing shite.
How mad are you with that accent right now, Will?
I'm wondering why the Vikings are Scottish.
Exactly.
They should sound
I
like
don't fucking know.
Space Wolves should sound like the Swedish Chef. Heard, bird to brush the road.
Oh fuck! Me and my brother. So me and my brother went down to our local game store to build models and such. And while we were there, my brother realized that his Grey Knight Grandmaster and Dread Knight is primed up green. And I'm just like, the Demons of Chaos are the greatest threat to the Imperium. I'm a Supreme Grandmaster Kermit of the Grey Knights. Just be ready for a fight for your lives, man.
We're going to be fighting for it. We're going to get Sister Miss Piggy to fight alongside us.
And then we said Gonzo. We said Gonzo would be like the captain of his Paladin squad. Sorry,
again.
not a real 40k fan. The Judicar of his fucking squad.
Fuck.
Yeah,
you know,
we have to have Saint Celis Piggy in there.
yeah, Saint Celis Piggy.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, does that not make Kermit the Emperor? Because she has to be in love with the Emperor.
No, because Miss Piggy will always choose the richer man over Kermit.
Exactly, which is the Emperor.
Also, they're also canonically not married and apparently never have been.
Nope, they never happened. They've dated a lot, broken up and dated, and a lot never married.
They have a wedding in the third movie.
Yeah, that was for the movie.
Why are they so?
The movies are canon.
You gotta remember, Miss Piggy's a whore.
Wait, hold on. Pirate Muppets are canon?
Yes.
Fuck yeah!
So is
It's the Muppet.
the Christmas Carol.
But those are specifically the Muppets telling those stories.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah!
That's the framing device. It's the Muppets telling those stories.
That's a good. Sorry, I gotta move the. That's a good impression of the voice. Well, you know, you just gotta keep it low and
Well, you know,
put a little bit more into your throat, just like that, you know. Just to let you all know, Kermit the Frog is the Grey Knight Greymaster of the Fourth Brotherhood, and you shall put some fucking respect on my name.
Another Wastelander successfully kidnapped.
Animal worship corn!
That new Red Corsair Apothecary looks so cool, and definitely like he likes your liver with some fava beans and nice Chianti.
No, Animal is definitely Animal's a blood angel. He's definitely a death company.
Forever! Give me blood!
What would Beaker be?
Black Rage, Black Rage, Black Rage.
Black Rage, Black Rage, Black Rage, Black Rage! Oh, there goes the Gretchen squad.
No.
Oops.
No, you're just sitting next to a squad.
Horse.
Funnily
I
enough,
mean,
I
here's the thing. The Blood Angels do canonically do music as one of their things. So Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem are obviously Blood Angels.
Big E is one bird, Professor Malkador is Beaker, and his buddy Gaz is Animal. And Alfarius and Omegon are the hecklers.
I learned.
Trazen and Orican are Statler and Waldorf.
I learned some.
Hey, did you see what happened to your face yesterday? Well,
no.
Too bad I have to.
I learned some Blood Angels lore recently.
Oh.
Not all of them see Horus. Not all of them even see themselves as Sanguinius.
Nope. It is stated that
it can just be a Marine present in the battle.
Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's only like the higher few or like the core Blood Angels. Some of them actually see it. A lot of times, yeah. Like the successive chapters don't see them as Sanguinius. There's all get
Does that mean the ones that see themselves as Sanguinius, the ones look at it and go, "Wow, you're a stuck-up prick."
Yeah. Pretty much. So we got the Death Company, then we got the stuck-up prick Death Company.
Gonna say this right now. Upon replaying the campaign of Dawn of War 1 and realizing that if your characters are low on HP, instead of just waiting for them to regen that health, just kill them, they'll respawn in like 2 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
It's like fucking stupid.
Just kill your war boss because he's weak, and then he becomes the war boss.
Yeah, but the war boss in the first game sucks, so.
Well, orcs suck, so you know.
Excuse you. The orc is present in the room.
No, you're a mole.
No.
You're not green enough.
No. Like Gorguts is fine. Like Gorguts is like the best orc in the series. All the other orc war bosses suck in this series.
Excuse you, Blood Flag. He's a pirate. Yar.
Yeah, but he's in one of the crap games.
I thought Dawn of War Retribution was fine.
It's Dawn of War 2. Dawn of War 2 is inherently bad.
How fucking dare you?
Ouch! I actually like Dawn of War 2.
Dawn of War 2.
I don't have opinions. I haven't played any of these.
Great, and fucking Chaos Rising is perfection.
I wouldn't say it's
if I want to play Company if I want to play Company of Heroes, I'll play Company of Heroes.
Just fucking.
It's literally just Company of Heroes reskinned. Company Heroes 2 reskinned.
It would be very
Bruh.
unfortunate.
Very,
to go to the Black
very thinly.
It'd be very sucky to turn to the Black Rage and be just that Marine on lunch going, I bought the sandwich today, I'm just gonna do it. Oh, what's going on over there? Did horse just kill Sanguinius?
No, it's that one meme from fucking Community where Donald Glover character comes back, he's holding that box of pizzas, and everything else around him is just chaos.
All around me is...
So every time I come back into the mod
what's
chat,
going on?
every time I come into the mod chat,
Yeah, pretty much.
there's
I don't know what you're
always
talking
something
about.
going on in the
I
mod
don't know what
chat.
the fuck you're talking about. The mod chat is very organized. We are having important meetings on how to solve the problem. I'm the problem.
We're like very well behaved, and we keep everything inside the mod chat. We don't let it spill over.
Chat, I'm gonna tell you all something. Mod chat basically be that one scene from the Lego Movie with Rainbow Kitty, and it's basically like business. Is this working? Yes. Yes. Yay!
Has he stopped looking at us? And then we go back to screaming about toasters.
And or stealing my ice cream.
Hey, that was very good ice cream.
Dude, strawberry marble is a fucking good ass ice cream.
I'd like to inform you your ice cream's already been stolen while you said
You son of a bitch. I personally don't like orcs, but I can respect them. I prefer orcs fantasy type. Orcs fantasy are just... They're the same fucking thing! They're the same fucking thing!
There's less guns!
I was gonna say getting back to the important discussions. Is
what about
Sam
my
Eagle
toaster?
is Sam Eagle Gilliman, or is he a Custodes?
I wanted to say Sam Eagle's an Inquisitor.
Oh, okay.
Because, like, he's an investigator, right? For the FBI?
He's everything, but like,
No clue.
I mean, in the original show, he's a censor. Like, actually, that's what his job is.
So he's not Order Malion, he's Order Heretic?
Order Reductus, I believe, is the one, because there's one that is uncovering ancient lore, and the Order Reductus is expunging ancient lore.
Hey, look, we found this thing! Redacted.
Burn it.
Damn it.
God damn it, not again!
No, my absolute favorite.
All it was
There's
a
a
recipe how to make cherry pie!
Sam Eagle is Greyfax? No. Sam Eagle is not gay enough to be Greyfax.
Yeah, Greyfax is too busy being gay over St. Celestine.
Canonically.
Canonically.
Canonically. She hates her, but at the same time,
She's a tsundere. She's 40k tsundere.
She hates
She's
her,
one
but
of
also
40.
other-
She's one of 40k tsundere. There are many tsundere.
Oh, yeah. No, like, fuck.
Hey, she may hate her,
Like,
but she wants to know what
Mike-
Taco Tuesday is.
I was gonna say Mike Brooks literally wrote a book about it. It's called Lilith Hesperix, Queen of Blades. It's a very good book, and everyone should read it.
Everyone should read it. It's good shit.
It's tsundere elf romance, and it's also about it's also a punk novel about how how society binds you within corrupt systems.
I already
Genuinely.
listen to 40k novels. I don't need to listen to any of that crap.
Holy shit. Nah, melee weapons and more stuff than orcs. This includes other fantasy orcs like Warcraft orcs, Lord of the Rings orcs, etc.
Warcraft orcs are
have
Warcraft
guns.
Warcraft orcs are literally just Warhammer Fantasy orcs that were then given a joke background of being little green men, which is also the background for Warhammer Fantasy orcs because they also come from space.
All I'm hearing is this guy doesn't like being, I don't like orcs because they have a gun and airplanes and tanks and vehicles. I want them riding weird animals
And they use-
that are also made from orcs with orc wagons. Oh wait, we have that in 40k too!
No, in fantasy they ride boars. They're not made from orcs. They're just boars.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. There's still animals they ride on. They still melee combat. They just don't like the fact that the orcs have guns.
Listen,
Some orcs have guns. There's
Other
orc pirates in
things do.
there's orc pirates in fantasy.
Yeah.
wah.
Wow.
Yeah, like, listen, I get, like, not liking 40k orcs. But literally saying, like, the Warhammer Fantasy orcs are different than 40k orcs is like saying this version of lemon cake is different from this version of lemon cake. At the end of the day, it's fucking lemon cake.
And we're all gonna eat it because lemon cake is fucking amazing.
It is.
And if you don't like lemon cake, well, you're the problem, not me.
I do like
Everyone's
the
problem,
Warhammer
apparently.
Fantasy orc. I do like the Warhammer
you're not
Fantasy
a
orc.
problem, you're the solution. Everybody just wants to shoot the solution.
I do like the Warhammer Fantasy orc explanation for why they don't actually hate dwarves and actually really like them.
They're always put up a good fight. Why would we hate them?
They're brilliant. They're like little boulders that fight back.
It's great. You ever kick a rock and it fights back? It's amazing.
Yeah, cold, I kick it and it breaks my toe. It didn't even have to do anything.
It's so much fun fighting them.
Apparently, you're lying.
Yeah.
Incorrect. One lemon cake can be made incorrectly. This is coming from someone who used too many lemons.
There's never such thing as too many lemons. Make that bitch sour.
I mean, it depends on what you mean by I mean, considering we were talking about sundry earlier, it depends on what you mean by lemon.
Are you meaning by using the wrong type of carb engine oil?
Jesus.
No, the wrong... It's the wrong type of lemons for
You're a
this
lemon.
cake.
You're the wrong type of lemon.
I'll spread them apart and eat that one.
Oh my.
I prefer peaches.
I'm gonna say it just because it's actually true. I actually prefer cream filled.
Imagine Miss
same here,
Piggy
buddy.
fighting the orcs.
Same
Oh
here, buddy.
God, Miss Piggy fighting the orcs.
Oh no!
Jesus.
Imagine Miss Piggy as Gazgul.
Kermit! I want a lunch of water!
Orcs are attacking me! Come save me!
No, she'd just fight them.
Oh God, that puts a lot of different context on her relationship with Yarrick.
Oh god.
Mm-hmm.
I can't tell if that's even funnier or horrifying.
Oh, Yarick is definitely the bottom in that relationship.
Oh, easily is the bottom of that
Stop
relationship.
getting near me!
I don't want them to kill those Killicans. I need every fucking unit that I can get my hands on.
No, I think that Killican's dead.
Alright, Mad Dog, run.
There's a
Also,
reason
this
you
is
call
why
my
they gave them the invincibility ability. Cool.
You know, there's a reason why it's called a Killican, not a Killicant. You absolutely can kill a can.
Also, at this point, they were actually, I think, just called Killer Cans. They hadn't become Killicans yet.
Nope, Killican.
Is it Killicans? Okay, maybe in 4th edition that changed then.
I bet they do have some killer cans. I apologize, that was a bad joke.
That we're all one big happy family.
Big happy family going for a nice little war.
Yeah, we're just going, guys. We're gonna do a little war. We're gonna do a little war, okay? Just a little.
It's fun, as
Just
a
a tiny
treat.
little war. Just a tiny little war. We're just going out for a Sunday war. I promise we're not going to do anything more than just a tiny one. I promise. We're not going to take the space asteroids out. We're not going to take all the big coconuts out. We'll just take the killer cans for a walk. Just a little bit of walk. I promise.
I mean, we
six.
we all know the great historic war, the great historic war song of all time.
Ludus Blood and Teeth.
No, it's just here we go, here we go, here we go. Like in ever increasing volume.
Here we go, again. Come on, boys, and get to go. We're gonna get them kids, yeah.
Ah, yes, the Christmas song.
No, it's not. Good.
Oh.
It's not. It's not even got that It's not even got that much rhythm, and it's bizarrely canonically from a cassette tape of songs that came with a group of troll games for children.
Cassette tapes. Oh, my soul just hurt.
Oh no, it was even better. These songs are deliberately made bad, and most of the stores in the UK used to have them, and they were what they played at the end of the day to get people to leave.
No, I wasn't worried about how bad they were. I was just saying cassette tapes. Ow, my soul. I feel old.
I remember cassette tapes.
I do too.
I remember.
Um,
I think I still have
had-
some.
I had a bar I would go to, and every time it came time to
That's a
closing
lot
up,
of works.
they would start playing closing.
I've
time.
seen more. It's not that bad.
I think I used to have the. I used to have the what you call it? The audiobook of Color of Magic and Light Fantastic on cassette tape.
We had so many cassette tapes. So many cassette tapes. Oh god.
Now, chat, if you see an orc wah this big, I'm telling you right now, this is just what an orc wah would call a mob. Not like an
even
actual
orc
wall.
I've seen a bigger mob than that. This
Yeah.
isn't just a Sunday wall.
That's an orc raiding party.
Yeah.
I mean, let's also be honest. At this point, that's an orc army in 40k.
Yeah, pretty
I mean,
much.
If it's on the tabletop, yeah, that's tabletop.
It wouldn't have the Squegoths because apparently we don't get rules for Squegoths anymore.
Unless
no.
it's legends.
No, you do. They're legends. You can
No,
still-
no, they're not.
They're
no,
not
they're
legends?
not. No, the Gargantuan Squegoth is not in Legends. It's bullshit.
Oh,
Well, get fucked, I guess.
big
Yeah.
sad.
Bring it back.
I'm not gonna lie. I did watch a video for Play On today of them just running Legends units, and that was
Yeah.
like, oh, so good. And the fact just getting reminded that you can still play Legends units outside of match
Mhm.
play. Oh yeah, run Heresy units
No,
for 4K
hey,
again.
Oh, by the way, it's not even outside of fucking match. It's not even outside of match play. It's only outside of tournaments.
Tournaments, yeah.
You don't need your opponent's permission to use them,
No.
according to GW.
Oh.
They
Now,
can
theoretically,
if they get angry, they
Acco-
can just tell them to fucking pound sand.
well, it's the thing as well as like well, people are like, but I wouldn't feel comfortable doing that. It's like, yes, you technically need your opponent's permission to use any unit in the game because like if I show up with like a ridiculously broken list and my opponent goes, I just don't feel like playing that. It's like, yeah, fair enough.
They have
Like,
absolute right to say no. But I just showed
Yeah.
up to waste half my day playing Warhammer. I don't care if you brought a broken list. I'm going to play it
No.
and have fun. And I'll find
Like,
some way
my-
to irritate
like-
you.
my buddy runs orcs. He was running Dread Mob because he wanted to do it as oh god, what are they called? The not Evil Sons, the other one, Bad Moons. Wanted to run it as Bad Moons, and he's like, "Do you mind if I take Urthak Blackhawk with his legend?" I was like, "No, take him. He's fine."
Dude, it's just toy soldiers. Just play the game.
He's a perfectly fine unit. He has a big hammer and he deep strikes. That's it.
Well, it's just like the new Necron detachments, the new models, the new Destroyer guy they showed off, and the new fucking new Nightbringer, Catan. So fucking good.
All the Catan getting a slight rules. All the Catan getting a slight rules overhaul. Which makes
all of them
them-
getting fucking deep strike.
Mhm.
But yeah, what I was gonna say is that yeah, they're pretty, and yeah, the new attachments are so much better, like for destroyers and stuff like that. But I still want to run a full destroyer army as the Hyperface Legion, and give the Scorvac Lord the ability to deep strike a unit with Scorvac.
There are so many units on screen, the game is having trouble telling them to go automatically attack shit.
That's funny. But to be able to deep strike the new destroyer character, to deep strike the Scorvac Lord and Scorvax, and to deep strike Ophidians and a fucking Nightbringer, and put half my fucking army on your side of the fucking table.
Daka Daka.
Daka Daka.
That's gonna be the codex. That's gonna be in the codex. That's gonna be the codex next edition, isn't it?
Probably. The
Fuck.
orcs tend to go through like cycles of bullshit, where one edition they're absolutely not talked about, like they got gutted completely, and then the next edition, it's a full-on apology edition for them, and suddenly orcs are, for 3 months, they are unstoppable killing machines, until they balance them out to be gatekeepers of competitive again. Like, you can't
I was
get into
gonna
top
say,
10.
to be fair,
You cannot get in top 10 if you can't beat orcs.
I was gonna say like that kind of feels like how orcs functioned like in 40k.
Yeah.
You're either
Like-
fucking at the top or you're at the fucking bottom, or you're mid just playing fucking hold the line.
They're basically doing nothing until they're a problem.
Yeah.
And then the reason why they get kicked in the fucking teeth is because some chuckle fuck, not naming names, will find a way to break the game with orcs again.
Mm-hmm.
They
Well,
did
yeah,
it.
because
They
they
did it
forgot
in
to
5th
add one
edition.
word.
They did it in 6th edition. They did it in 7th and 8th and 9th.
Yep.
We continue to find ways to break the game because orcs are stupid, and I love them.
Speaking of just game and Warhammer in general, can I talk about the fucking lore thing I fucking listened to the other day?
Sure.
So Call did it.
You did what?
He
He can activate the pylons.
He
Oh,
can
cool.
control and activate pylons now, and it worked.
Sick.
He has the activation codes, Necron activation codes to activate the pylons, and he tested on 8 pylons on his test world, and it sent Chaos screaming back in the warp and sealed up a small warp rift with just the 8.
Nice.
It is looking like the Imperium and Man are going to have a chance to have a second safe crossing of the rift. Not right now, but it is looking like Call is working towards getting a section of pylons along the rift and getting an open space section that's going to actually kind of calm the warp in that section to make it easier. Which, why that's so important to me has nothing to do with fucking Call. It brings in the fact that means that Gilliman can get to the other side of the rift easier, or the Lion can get into main Imperium space easier, so they can finally have a fucking book where they fucking meet talk again. Because
You feel
I'm sorry,
you feel strangely passionate about that.
because I want to see them hug it out or go into a fucking fight to the death between how everything's fucking going. Because the old man, the Lion's become an old man. 100% has turned to old man. And he's become a very, questioning what he did in the past old man. But Gilliman has also become I hate what the Imperium has become, but I can't do anything to fix it. And I have to leave it the way it is. Also, I'm working with Eldar because it's the only way to fucking fix shit. I don't like it, but I have to fucking do it. As much as
Also because
you're
references to Rogue Trader. I was gonna say also because references to Rogue Trader are funny.
Well, and the thing is that there are so many Space Marine legions on the other side of the rift that don't get to interact with their brother legions on the other side. It'd be nice to have some books with some nice crossovers with legions we don't typically get to see together anymore because of being trapped on the other side of the rift. You know, there is so many things, so much has happened in Imperium Nihilus that Gilliman and the rest of the Imperium is not aware of.
Yeah, like the Dark Angels have like their own little mini realm, like their own little mini Ultramar.
Well, yeah, not only that, it's the fact
They're protecting.
And the fact is, Gilliman still doesn't know the Lion's back, which Dante has happily went, here you go, Lion, you can have the fucking head of the realm. But the Lion's didn't actually take it because of the fact he's still kind of working in the dark, doing shit. And so Dante, revitalized Dante, is still leading the realm of Imperium Nihilus, while the Lion's kind of sorting out between his fallen, the fallen, which one are actually redeemed, and which one are heretic bastards.
And then you have Azrael just sort of sitting there doing taxes.
Exactly. Kind of doing the math on this, like, why are we doing this? What do you mean they're not fallen anymore? The other part of that book, which was really interesting,
Uh-oh. That's not good.
was,
An orc unit got glitched into the wall. Oops.
oh no. They
So my
believe
Khorne
it's the
Berserkers are
wall.
kind of freaking the fuck out because they can't shoot them.
God,
They
fuck, that's
wanted
not
to go fast, really bad.
bad.
Really bad.
Okay,
The other part of that book,
Okay, I need. Boss, can you zoom in on the Khorne Berserker shoulders again?
They got skull shoulders.
No. Zoom in on their shoulder pads. The other side.
He wants the bronze side.
All right. What about the mouth?
No. The like. Okay, what symbol is that?
That's the World Eater symbol.
World Eaters.
What faction is this?
Blood Legion of Khorne.
Which is World
Ah! They're not. Apparently,
Oh.
They're not Blood Legion of Khorne.
no. They're Blood Legion of Khorne, not World Eaters. Is the problem? They should just be World
Yeah.
Eaters. Blood Legion of Khorne are apparently supposed to be like Khorne worshippers from like all bunch of legions and stuff. They're not like a World Eaters warband.
So, back to the book.
Sorry.
No, it's all good.
It annoys. It's one of the things that annoy me about this game. It's just like, why did you not just make them the World Eaters? You made the other ones the Ultramarines
Yes.
with their non codex compliant shoulder pads.
So it's actually really interesting
What am I doing?
that this time with my brain just stopped because oh yeah, this book also brought in for one of the first times in a while Vashtor.
Yeah, it was a book about.
He gets
fucking
multiple bodies now.
Yeah, he's now got a body inside the Imperial Nihilist, and he has a body in main Imperium because
Yeah.
reason he wants a body there is not just to be there, it's because he wants Call. He wants Call in his Soul Forge, chained up, making shit. Because he sees what Call's doing, and he knows that the rest of half of the Mechanicum sees him as a heretic. Even though he's doing good things, he's gonna see if he can try and push Call to fucking fall.
Come on, just
almost-
one little demon inside a toaster, my guy. Just one little demon inside a toaster.
It's almost like they're trying to set up for a Dark Mechanicus faction at some point. I don't know why they would be laying seeds for that in 40k, but you know.
Yeah, but it's nice to see. So 40k story will never end, but it's nice to see progression. That we can see the story go to the next stepping stone of where we can be instead of it just being war after war after war that doesn't go anywhere.
I look forward to the next novel where he eventually gets the pylons working and then decides, actually, this technology is too dangerous to exist.
Yeah, or he fucking implodes it and makes the rift worse because you know.
Mm-hmm.
But Call's worked so hard on this. I don't think he's going to let it just implode. He's very proud of it. He also knows he understands the nuance of it. So
I have created this one fantastic key and downloaded all of the information on it from one of my brains into this particular servitor. Trazen like literally pops in. I'll take that. Right.
yeah.
What the fuck? Sorry, GW
What?
says you can't have that anymore. What?
Yeah.
It's funny to see that, and then
I started you down this path, so you know, Bagsies.
Well, it's not only that; it's very much the creation of Vashtor and the explanation of his world in this book is very cool because he's always been there as a demigod of machines, and it's only been more recent because of the Mechanicum that he's able to take form as a demigod and to be able to start building up his thing. He's literally trading in souls to build his soul forge to literally grow to become an actual god. Like,
Yeah, but it's also because they don't want to give that ability because Lord of the Soul Forge is what Be'lakor is in fantasy, and they just don't want to give Be'lakor that power in 40k for some reason.
of course.
Well, Be'lakor did come down and hand Vashtor his shit, which was hilarious.
yeah,
Best moment in the fourth Arc of Omens book.
yeah.
And then went back to fantasy and got punched by Stormcast.
And that's the problem is Be'lakor can never truly become a god himself because he is so busy being split and just leading an undivided demon legion for all the Chaos Gods straight up that he isn't spending time like collecting souls. Vashtor is literally legitimately collecting souls to boost his power.
Which
And it's
makes
just-
sense.
Yeah. Which at the same time is so cool to think that he has an entire legion. Not even legion, a legion to the 10th degree of soul grinders.
Yeah, hopefully they get that more.
This is the weirdest thing about Pink Horrors of Tzeentch in this game is that, like, I played Dawn of War 1. They were made to be super effective against infantry
Tanks.
to a ridiculous point.
Yeah,
But then in Winter Assault further on, they made them effective against buildings and tanks.
Yeah. So, like, again, like this book.
although
is really cool.
I will say, this generation, those are the best Pink Horror models they ever did.
Really?
The like the metal like twisted ones.
Hmm.
I don't know.
they're
I
like-
the ones that are in Bolt Gun.
Those are not the best example. The actual like Pink Horror models that existed at the time were amazing because they were like faces and then they had like other bodies like warping out of them and stuff.
Hmm.
That's kind of cool. But no, it's yeah, they're a lot more creepier than they are now. They're kind of cute now.
Yeah.
But that's like nerdlings.
Also they don't split in this, which is when Pink Horrors don't split, it's just crap.
Yeah. But no, this book was really interesting because it was nice to see a build-up from the last book and still a build-up from Dark Imperium of like where that story was going, or where Call was going with it. Now we just gotta wait to see that it was actually released in this book that the raid on Call's ship by Fabius Bile to get Alpha Primus's gene seed, because his gene seed contains all the fucking gene seeds in it.
Yep.
Genomes.
Call is
Like-
proud of what he made. Looks at Bile. Can he not?
Yeah. Well, of course, Bile can be proud of what he made. As much as Bile is a insane, ludicrous nut job, like all scientists are, and fucking freak with a flesh coat.
I am.
He is absolutely a massive genius of scientist.
Speaking
And
of
then-
crazy scientists, so like I said, I'm doing like Death Watch for a group for my brother, my roommate, and two of our friends. And again, like my brother and roommate, they know 40K. One of our friends, they've been studying 40K, they've been learning it, while the other person has no idea what anything in 40K fucking is, right?
Yeah.
I got to introduce them to a homunculus the other day.
Oh, fun.
She's just like, this is cool.
Horrifying.
Horrifying, yes, but also hilarious at the same time. Like, I'm describing, like, these poor Marines that have been kidnapped by, like... I want to make reference to Garion because I'm a fucking nerd like that, and Garion, like, experimenting on all these Marines and stealing their gene seed and shit like that. But, like, I described, like, all these horrible things that happened to these poor Marines, and my brother's just like, this is awful, this is horrible, I want to kill the person that's responsible for this. We have a Marine errant in our squad, so that's just even more, I want to fucking kill him kind of a thing, right? And then there's the fucking Blood Angels players just like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Which is just, goddamn.
They're neat.
I just think they're neat.
I just think
I just think they're neat.
well, and that's for me. You eventually have to get a fucking heresy game in on tabletop simulator.
Yeah, I do plan on, like, doing stuff here.
I know it's been getting here. It's fine. It's fine. It's just insane.
I know. It's okay.
I need to throw my
That's a lot
iron
of work.
hands against your Ultramarines and see what happens. Or Word Bearers. No, not Word Bearers. That's somebody else. You're some sort of whatever heresy army you play. I can't fucking remember.
Okay, Demunculaba is such basic shit, people. We need to... Y'all have not read the Horus Heresy, and it shows. There is way worse than Demunculaba.
Get some better Iron Warriors references.
Not only that, didn't they just fucking uncanonize that thing?
No,
Not that
No,
long ago?
Demunculaba are still canon.
No,
Okay. I thought somebody was saying that they fucking uncanonized that thing.
No.
Nope.
Chat, like, Damonculaba is... That is the bare fucking minimum of how horrible 40k is. Like,
I mean,
that's fucked
I
up for Iron Warriors, but the Drukhari look at that and go, cool, that's a Tuesday.
But
They were kind of impressed by it.
Okay. Hold on a second. I would like to play devil's advocate here on this. As us who are in the 40k community, who've seen this and know the other factions, are go like, yeah, okay, that's kids' toys right there compared to such and such faction that did this, and this. To an outside person coming in, who's not understanding how gruesome and fucked up the 40k universe can be as a whole. That's a pretty fucking eye opener right at the start, just to go here. There's this thing. Like, I
Yeah, but it's also, but here's the issue. Here's the issue with that though. Like, as an outsider coming in, they're like, "Oh, that's horrific," and I'm like, "Yes, it's presented as horrific in the book.
Yeah.
It's in no way presented as being a good thing."
No.
This is no, but there are things in 40k which are like inherently horrific things, which are sort of presented as being like heroic, or like there's bad 40k writing which presents terrible things as good things. Basically, the Damonculaba is absolutely not one of those.
No.
Also, like,
if you want to use something as shock factor to like gauge that Dark Eldar have fucking done, because their suitcases are made of living people.
The people I am sick of at this point is like, oh, like Dark Eldar are as worse as it can get. What I like to introduce to you, the Q Empire, who showed up, turned humanity into living bricks, and then used us for construction materials while we're still alive.
We're not.
And
talking
no,
Star
they
Trek.
don't need to do it to torture us to stay alive. They do it because they think it's funny.
This is
No,
that's
from
Star
Star Trek.
Trek. We're talking 40k.
I know, but like, no, I said like the people that say like, oh, the Dark Eldar are the worst in science fiction.
No, the Dark Eldar are an edgelord's interpretation of like what's the worst thing that you can think of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Also, they're just fey.
I have no mouth and I must scream.
Yeah.
That's
I was gonna say also they're just fey. Like that's the thing. They're meant to be
they're
like
non-Seelie. They're the other side of Fey. Even though technically still Fey, but
yeah, it's all fey. Whether it's Seelie or unseelie core, it doesn't matter. But it's all still fey.
they're still pointy-eared freaks.
Yeah.
But truly and honestly, like you're right. There is so much more. Call for a second. The way the Primaris, like the first set of Primaris, describe the experience of becoming Primaris and what Call did to them. All they see is Call as a monster. And Felix, the entire time, through all his interactions with Call, and every time he brings up Call, it's just the memory of being unfrozen, put on a table, hearing Call talk through what he's going on while being put through agonizing pain. So the sound of just even hearing it draws you back into that moment. Like, you don't need something that's like instant shock factor, like, oh, this is so horrible, to just have this overlapping moment of constant trauma, dig in and remind you of where these things came from.
Yeah, but also at the same time, occasionally having things like skinning pits and stuff like that is like useful
yeah.
for like, oh yeah, these guys are bad.
Yeah, like, man, how do we show like these guys are like even shittier than the shitty people? Skinning pits, got it.
Well, the thing is too is like, I love the bio books for this very reason. Is that he is made out. If you read his profile, he is the most fucked up individual you've ever fucking met. But you go listen or read the books, and he is a loving, caring progenitor of a father, of a grandfather to his creations. But he'll still cut them open to find out how he can make them even better, skin them, and mess with their genome to mutate them even more, to make them even more. And this is a guy that also wears a coat made of people's flesh. Like,
what can we do for you?
You know, it's
To be honest, that coat had it coming.
That coat did have it coming. Everybody on that coat had it absolutely fucking coming. You know, it's also the way of like
Hello, Blaze.
Lucius the Eternal. The fact that you can absolutely kill Lucius, but he wants you to kill him, because once you kill him, he's gonna take over, and you're gonna slowly turn into.
Well,
him.
well, no, he doesn't. That's the point. They've actually straight up said that now. He doesn't. Lucius is insane and believes that he never loses.
Oh yeah.
He doesn't want people to kill. He doesn't think anyone can defeat. He doesn't think anyone can
That's
beat
right.
him.
It's the fact
Like,
that
well,
even
he
if you do defeat him, he doesn't technically lose because you take
He
over,
wins.
He takes over his. He wins.
Yeah.
By
He
taking
always
over your
wins.
body. Yeah.
Yeah.
But either way.
And no, there and yeah, people want to try to get it. There's no way around it. It's literally just it's a literary device. There is no way around.
No, but the thing is that if you get a good writer on that, and the way to describe it, well, do a good written way, is more terrifying than just doing the abrupt, like, shock factor of something that's just gross and disgusting.
Also, stop trying to figure out ways to beat Lucius's game. If a fucking exorcist chaplain couldn't do it, supposedly the most pure fucking motherfuckers, the
If
Imperium
the Grey Knights
Sky,
couldn't do it,
yeah, you're not gonna do it.
it's people wanting to solve unsolvable problems, and they can't accept that there's no answer to the problem.
Or the answer
Because-
is whatever you want it to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
that
honestly, I get the theory crafting. I love to do that stuff too. But there's a point where you just say it stop.
But
Time
at
to
the
stop.
same time, is that it's the worst part is sometimes these people with theory crafting is this is the reason why I don't do it a whole lot myself anymore is because there is a rule. This is the world they've built. You have to be able to theory craft within the rules of this world. If you do not follow the rules in this world and the way they've written it, then the theory doesn't fucking work.
But then again,
But also,
40K's
but also
consistent
the
logic is we
I was
don't
gonna
have
say-
logic.
We don't have
Exactly.
rules.
Yeah.
But-
the fact is
oh,
they
why-
do
why-
follow
why-
certain
why is-
the guidelines of rules? They
No, it's like
only make-
what it becomes. Why is this thing able to happen? We don't know. It's a mystery, isn't it?
Fun mystery, huh? Talk about it.
Hmm?
But at the same time, yeah, it starts
Buy product.
conversations, but they also sells product. But at the same time, it leaves it open for the writers to go back and use that moment for something else.
And
Actually,
also, it's that
can I
thing of
say
like,
something that's bugged me now for like the past couple of years? There's like one major
Mm-hmm.
complaint that I have now about online discourse. It's a cash grab. No shit! It's a cash grab.
Yeah.
What
It's
the
mar-
fuck
it's
are you talking?
marketing.
Yeah, like, but they're only doing it so they can make money. I'm
They're
sorry,
not
large
money.
corporation?
Oh, no, I like the one I get really annoyed is all they release is FOMO products. What, limited edition products that we've literally been releasing forever?
Like,
That's
it is the
business.
basic bitch ass take. And I'm sorry, chat. Like every time I see people complain about like the problem with the new Captain Titus model is that it's clearly a cash grab. No shit.
They're playing off the coattails of how well fucking Space Marine 2 did.
Exactly.
How
Yeah.
you- how-
Why is it coming? Why is it coming out now? Because they didn't know the game was going to be this successful.
Exactly.
And they're
That's why
trying to
waited a fucking
capitalize on
year.
it. It is one of those takes.
Business works.
I'm just like, I am stunned that people think that's such a base take, and I'm like, no, it is basic as shit, buddy. I'm sorry.
As Carl said in his last book, that was too easy. It's too
Well,
simple
also, like-
for them to understand to just accept they're a corporation and they like money.
It's like, guys, I want everyone to
They have a-
understand
they-
corporations are not
they
here to
have
be
a-
your
they-
friend.
No, they have a literal legal obligation to make money.
The
They have a
thing is,
fiduciary duty to make money for their investors.
before the
Like-
2000s, Games Workshop probably was more listening to their community and doing shit, and they were. They had
No,
wife tour
no, they weren't.
competitions.
They were not.
No, they weren't. No, they've never been there. This is the, like,
Well, again, I'm
They-
going off
they
the
were-
basis
they-
that they
okay.
did actually have tournaments that did debates or did determine certain did have world tournaments that did decide different storylines that are going to happen in certain.
That's standard in the
But-
wargaming community, though.
that that's global campaigns. I mean, that's
Yeah.
literally how that's the entire marketing strategy for how Legends of the Five Rings operated. which was a role playing game and card game that determined its lore based on card game tournaments, which is why it was a mess.
But again, they have these tournaments still to produce money, to generate money, because you're going to go buy new models that are going to get released at these events. The reason
It's
why
crash
they
grab.
drop
Yeah, the
models-
money is on the floor. I'm gonna pick it up if they don't.
Exactly. If they don't pick it up, I'm going to pick it up, but they're going to pick it up faster because they don't want me to have those savings.
Like chat.
Yeah, like they got to second edition. They got basically halfway through second edition and went, right, we need to juice some sales. Okay, we'll do the Icar 4 global campaign in White Dwarf. It's like 2 months long. People can, and that will sell some more Tyranid models and also some new Space Marine stuff that we're putting out. Oh, that was a success. Do one for Fantasy, which I think was which I think was then Dark Shadows, which is where Bellicor comes from actually, originally. Which was them going to Albion, and they were like, okay, do another one for 40k, which is Armageddon, then do another one for Fantasy. That might have been Dark Shadows actually at that point. I think the previous one was Isle of Blood.
It's not even
By the way,
for selling like
and
models.
then
Before
And
I
then it was-
continue on this subject, I just want to say this, by the way. This would get this entire warband murdered by Khorne the fucking second it happened.
oh,
The
guns?
fact they can go invisible.
Oh,
That's not honorable. Fuck you.
That's not honorable.
Like,
But here's the thing. Again, again that shows again that GW is a corporation that wants money. Is even before 40k existed. You know, when they were doing the Judge Dredd 2000 AD game system, every edition, your old models from the last edition, oh, you can't use those anymore. There's no rules for them. You have to buy the new models for the new edition to be able to do it. The only reason why they even made 40k was because they had this stockpile of models, and they're like, well, we lost the license to doing the Judge Dredd game. We have the stockpile of models. What are we gonna do with them? Oh, we're gonna slightly change them, turn them into this system called Rogue Trader or whatever. Let's see what happens with it.
well, actually, it's not quite the Judge Dredd one. They did Warhammer Fantasy because they lost the rights to be the European distributor for Dungeons and Dragons. So they had produced a whole bunch of Dungeons and Dragons figures, and they basically got It's actually a really interesting story if you read the Dice Men, and Ian Jackson and Ian Limson basically talk about it.
Yeah.
They basically, in the 1970s, they phoned up. They played D&D, thought it was great, got the number for TSR, phoned it up, spoke to Gygax's secretary, got put through straight to him, and did a deal over the phone to be the European distributor for Dungeons and Dragons in the late 70s for a couple of hundred quid.
Wow.
It was and then 5 years later, Advanced Dungeons and Dragons is coming out in the States, or is going to be coming out in the States, and TSR basically phoned the back and were like, yeah, we're just going to screw you over, and we know we have a 10-year distribution contract with you, but we don't think you have enough money to fight us in court, so we're just going to take it back.
Jesus.
It's yeah, so they were like, okay, we have all these models, we need to put out a something to use them the models with, because we just did a deal with this Brian Ansell guy up in Nottingham to buy his miniatures company.
Yeah.
And
Something to do with this thing.
he's slowly taking over the company because he's making us too much money, and I'm Ian Jackson, and I'm Steve Jackson, and I'm more interested in creating a play by telephone role playing game, which apparently was making them stupid amounts of money. So that's
Again, I don't know so much about that. I
No,
know about the Dread system.
No, here's the thing. Yeah, they also made a licensed Judge Dredd RPG. The reason they then made Warhammer 40k is they made a bunch of different science fiction models, and were like, well, we should have somewhere to put all these. So they took an old concept that Brian Ansell had worked on, gave it to a guy called Richard Halliwell and Rick Priestley, and they went away and designed.
And at one point they were going to be in the same world, and then later on they just went, nope, separate. Keep
No, they are. They were originally. It says so in Realm of Chaos.
Yeah.
They're the same world. They're the same thing at different time periods because you could just use stuff in both. There was like scenarios in like early 40k stuff for using like fantasy for using like giants and stuff.
Yeah.
There's a really good there's a Warhammer Fantasy scenario from back then, which is you go down into you're a bunch of explorers going down into like a mine system,
Yeah.
and when you get to the bottom of it, the thing you find is an ambull from 40k.
I nearly had a heart attack because like I put 3 squads of Chaos Space Marines in this area and they were mega armored knobs. And then I remember this was fucking Soulstorm and I'm like, oh, right. These guys don't get that ability in this one where they reveal infiltrated units. Yay.
But yeah,
You get some modern day 40k where as Age of Sigmar are like, no, we keep that shit separated. They fucking have their own fucking world way the fuck over there. It has nothing to do with this over here.
I was gonna say, but then you get to like the run up to second edition, and what happens is the company gets bought out by basically another guy who takes it public, who takes it and makes that publicly traded company. And his thing is, wow, these box sets we've been doing have been really selling well. We should just do box sets. We should do the box set games. So that's where you get second edition 40k. That's where you get fourth edition Warhammer Fantasy with the terrifying goblins. If you've ever seen these models, they were single piece. They basically did them again later, but they were like single piece goblin models with the sharpest spears in the world.
Yeah, because they would have been all fucking die-cast metal.
No, these were plastic. No, these were
plastic?
plastic. But you got like 30. You got like 50 of them. So imagine you're a young person. You've been playing Warhammer because you're a young person. You've been playing Warhammer the way everyone played Warhammer back in the day, on the floor.
Yeah.
Oh God, nope.
And then you've gone to bed, and then you get woken up suddenly the next morning, and you jump out of bed, and your foot lands on top of that unit.
Ah! That's worse.
Then you learn what a new octave is.
My brain is just simulating that. I am literally scrunched up into my chair. Oh no!
Oh no! Do you want the better version of it? I have a friend who that happened to, and he did it because he jumped out of the top bunk of his bunk beds.
No!
And landed on the floor on the. Two of the spears broke off in his foot. He strapped it up, put it inside a Wellington boot, and went and LARPed for the rest of the day.
Ouch.
Apparently, it was just he put like multiple socks on, so it was like padded. And he came back, and then apparently they sat in the evening and took tweezers and pulled the spears back out.
I hate.
Like a fucking like pulling glass out of your fucking foot.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, I hate that with a fucking passion. No, thank you.
You heard it.
Oh my sweet God.
The original Gamer Caltrops is those fucking goblin models. They're horrific. No, because they brought that, and then obviously they brought out the second edition 40k box, i.e. the best starter set. Because you get so many models with it. Oh, you've seen photos of it though. It's the one with it's got the 2 tactical squads, the 2 squads of 10 orc boys, and the 2 squads of 20 Gretchen with auto guns, and the cardboard dreadnought.
Sure, we'll say I
Cardboard.
have seen it.
It's a cardboard orc dreadnought, and that
What's
cardboard
with the
orc
boss's
dreadnought
reaction?
is still.
Oh, chat. I am someone who is. I am very empathetic when it comes to pain and like all that kind of shit. So like when I hear someone step on a Lego brick, basically, my body has a visceral reaction to it because it immediately relates to pain.
It's like a Lego brick, but part of it shatters off. It's even better.
See, either way, what Boss is saying is he feels the pain and can simulate it because he can just imagine what it feels like, and he's having a reaction.
Yeah, my body, my brain can do that, and I fucking despise it so much.
Brain, why do you do things?
Brain, why do you do this to me? I have not asked you to.
Tell me why.
It is one of the worst fucking things. It is one of the worst fucking things that my brain does to me, and I genuinely fucking despise it.
Tell me why.
Why is there a model spear in my foot? Oh, that's right.
You guys.
I left it.
Fuck you guys. Oh. It is genuinely one of the worst. Why are there so many psychers here? What the fuck? Light them up like the 4th of July, man. Holy shit. No, 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 no.
Yes,
You get those
yes,
guardsmen
yes.
out of there.
Yes! Oh, wait, what?
Are you sure?
Hey, look, guardsmen.
Why are there's like 9 psychers here? What the shit?
Apparently they decided to bring the psychers with that fucking regiment. It's the psycher regiment. This is where all the psychers of 40k went. Is this one regiment?
Hey, Imperium, stop using gyro jets and maybe your bolters would work better.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in minion chat. You can see the in this upload. You can see the
If you follow, if
The
you
spears.
watch this clip here, you can see exactly where Boss's entire face scrunches in on itself like a lemon.
If you've
By
ever seen
fire.
the episode of if anybody's ever seen Dr. Stone with the little girl who wears the melon on her head, which takes the melon
Yes,
off,
actually.
we got that old man face. That's exactly the face he makes.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, like that is exactly like I'm scrunched the fuck up in my chair.
By firing
I'm very
bolts,
upset.
We can fire 75% more.
Okay, we
bullet
back.
per
Hello,
bullet.
Hello, Amethyst. How you doing? It's been a bit.
Are you fucking just fucking quoting Portal? Bullets and bullets.
Oh no, it has to do with my bolter rant.
Oh.
Yeah,
You
no,
know what?
TCOM
We all
TCOM
prove
last
the
night
bolters
showed
are
me a bullet and said, and I quote, "This would be the exact size of a bolter round," basically.
The bolt round's the size of a goddamn fucking grenade
Yes.
round.
Okay, so okay, the reasoning is that for a gyro jet,
I
you
understand
need
the full
fuel.
reasoning. I
Yeah,
understand
you
the
need
full reasoning
fuel,
for it.
which means half your payload is now dedicated to just fuel. Whereas with a normal bullet, 100% of the bullet is used for the payload.
Yeah, and it's not only that. It's the fact is, if you're using a gyro jet, why do you have a fucking shell? The whole bullet's the fucking
so-
round.
Okay, no, that's actually a pretty ingenious solution to a problem the Imperium invented. So the problem with gyrojet guns is because of the heat from the rocket, you have a lot of barrel warping.
Yeah.
So what the Imperium has decided to do is have the first stage be like a normal bullet. You have gunpowder, it activates, spits the gyrojet outside of the gun, and that's when the gyrojet activates. So it already has that boost of speed. It doesn't need to build up to it.
No.
Oh damn, you got
Well, the other
university
problem is
library access there, Amethyst? Jeez. Mind sharing it?
So,
For those who like to read, that's
Far,
lucky.
Farva, TCOM, boss is streaming, so you can't really look at it. Look at the minion chat at the moment. Look at the fantasy starter set. That is the second photo I posted, and look at all those wonderful spears.
Yeah, which one?
Yeah.
Good luck. I have seen that box set. Oh,
Well-
sorry. Ugh.
I'll
I have trouble
post
sneezing
I'll post the photo for reference.
Gonna say this right now. Yo, Speed, if you ever see this clip, if you ever see this, don't worry, we do have mind control in Warhammer 40k.
Why is she?
You're
worried about
just
my
not gonna
control?
like-
Okay.
You're just not gonna like where it leads.
Does she have a thing for mind control?
Yeah, she's a hypnotic lamia.
I don't fucking know. I haven't been around
I
her.
I
Every
still
time she's
Don't
around, I'm not here.
I still love the
Don't-
D&D versus 40k spell meme of I cast Fireball.
I cast Holocaust.
Excuse me, what?
Excuse me, what?
Yeah.
Fuck, that was. I am never gonna live that down and like. Erebus still laughs at it. Like, me and him have a laugh about it. But
I still giggle at it. It's funny.
yeah, no, it's funny. Fucking playing for those that don't know, when I was playing with Mitsuki and her friend, and our friend Erebus, he's my friend now too. I'm coming for the Mitsuki. I'm coming to make more friends.
Wait, don't we already have an Erebus? Or is
No,
it the same
Erebus.
guy? Oh, Erebus, sorry. Not
Don't.
Erebus.
If
the
you're
bad one.
related to the 40k one, he's gonna get mad because he doesn't like that guy.
Okay, so we're not missing it. He's just bishing it.
Yeah,
Got it.
pretty much. But so I'm playing Repo with them, and he's like, announcer, you like Warhammer 40k, right? I'm like, yeah, it's like what I base my entire fucking career off of now. Why? What's up? And he's basically just like, okay, I need you to look at me. I need you to look at me. Like, come here, and like brings their character models together, and he's like, is there a fucking spell in 40k called Holocaust? And I'm like, what?
Yes.
And I'm like, and
The Grey Knights love it.
I'm like,
Technically, it's the original meaning of the word.
yeah.
I mean, we don't have a spell, but we got fucking ship that can do it called Exterminatus.
It's the dictionary definition of where just a lot of people die at once.
Yeah.
It was funny as fuck. Erebus got me with that one, because like I was standing there like slack-jawed in awe, like completely helpless to answer, and he's just
How do I
like,
explain this?
how the fuck do I explain this? And he's like, answer the question, announcer. Is there a spell called Holocaust? And I'm like, yes.
Technically.
You
I mean,
fucking
technically,
got him.
yes, but also technically you don't need to cast a spell for it. We just fired that ship from a spaceship.
It was genuinely fucking hilarious. One of the wildest moments in my streaming career thus far. Will it happen again? Probably. Will I be more prepared for it next time? Yeah, I'll just straight up stare them in the eye and say, yes, there was.
No, you won't, because next time I'm gonna fucking throw something unhinged at you. You're just gonna look at me fucking strange.
Farva, I look at you
What if
fucking
they bring
strange all
that-
the normal time.
Well, stop
Boss,
looking
what do
at
you
me
bring
like
that back?
You have a wife.
Boss, what will you do if they do decide to bring psychic powers back in the 11th edition, and that's one of the ones they bring back?
What do you want me to say at
I
that
mean-
point?
They know what
Uh-oh.
game they created.
They know what they're doing at that point. Like, I think there's nothing I can say or do. They're just gonna do it.
That's like saying, would you be surprised if one of the demons in fucking Trench Crusade got a spell called Holocaust? It's Trench
Genuinely
Crusade,
amazed
so
they
it's bound to
don't
happen.
have one called Holocaust in Trench Crusade.
No, we do it not yet. We haven't got quite past that point yet. Something's building.
That's boring.
No,
I mean-
Gladiator. A psyker doesn't freestyle raps. They just have a seizure on the floor.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Just to have a seizure on the floor. foam
What
at
is
the
this
mouth.
rhyme? What is this rhyming thing that you speak of?
Yeah. Actually, really, honestly, surprisingly, with Trench Crusade, it is not. So currently, in the year that it is based in, which is 1914, there hasn't been a whole there has been major fights that have happened, but recently, like the combats are kind of kept to the trenches and small combat zones and like hit and run missions. Nothing big has currently happened. So, especially because the game's just come out, so we're imagining that whenever their first campaign they fully go with will be like, oh, everything's been saving up for this moment to do a rush at each other.
One
Or
thing I
things
hate about
that
pink
appear
horrors in this game is that you need to fucking just delete them when they lose units.
Okay,
I
T-Bone,
just
what are you
thought-
fucking evil laughing about?
Okay, so you're a psyker at psyker school. The fuck, I forget what they call it.
The
Oh.
Skullus?
Yeah. Your instructor's like, all right, remember, kids, when you have your seizure, remember to twitch your index finger and not your middle one. We want a perfectly boiling pot of water, not Craig's head to explode.
Craig! I told you again! Stop using both
Oh
middle
my
fingers,
god!
only
Oh my
pinkies.
god! I just back to the Grey Knight Kermit thing. Alright, new recruits. Just to let you all know, I am gonna send you out into the ghost fields now. If you start seeing your dead parents, that's not your dead parents. And just to let you know, just to keep you informed, if any of you come back with any horns or speaking in a language that I do not understand immediately, you're getting this handy dandy bolter to the face, okay?
Carmi, what happens if your sword starts talking to you?
Well, we're gonna cross that bridge when we come to it.
Mr. Kermit, sir, I was never taught Gothic.
Well, that seems to be your fucking issue, don't you agree?
Okay, I'll just be mute for the rest of my life then.
The Sisters of Silence. I was gonna say the Sisters of Silence are that way.
Yeah, the Sisters of Silence
like,
are
hey.
that way. Oh my god, the funniest thing that
Sergeant.
you could do. The funniest thing that you could do. Make Miss Piggy a Sister of Silence.
Oh, fuck.
God. Hey, Sergeant, why is that Grey Knight over there, like, really quiet? Oh, he never learned Gothic.
He never learned to speak.
Oh, God.
Fun fact, geckos don't have to attend jury duty.
No. That's my character flaw whenever we play Deathwatch, is my Space Marine doesn't know Gothic.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you all a story when I played Pathfinder. So we played the Pathfinder pre-built campaign Skull and Shackles.
Such a good one. The pirate one.
Yeah, the pirate one. So
Yeah.
we had I was a tiefling. I was a gunfire alchemist tiefling. And
Oh, excuse you.
we had a what's the genie people called?
Jin?
Yeah, we had a djinn on
Genasi.
our water
That's
genasi.
it. Genasi.
We had a water genasi on our pirate crew. So I was made helmsman, and the genasi was made into the quartermaster. We had forgotten that the player who was playing the water genasi said, "I have an intelligence of 8, and I don't know how to read and or write." No, chat, for those that don't know, the quartermaster is the guy that takes care of all of the supplies and money.
Yeah,
We
he's
completely
also-
glossed over that.
He's also the guy that when you board a ship and are stealing their shit, they're the person going, yes, this is valuable, definitely take that silk. We really don't need coconuts right now, leave that behind. They're that guy.
Yeah, they're that guy. They're arguably more important than the captain of the ship.
Oh, they're paid more too, usually.
Yep.
Oh no, you actually have two. There's 3 positions like on the ship that are theoretically
Yeah.
more important than the captain. The quartermaster, the pilot, and the
Pilot's only when you're going into
Well,
Either way.
no. As in, it's also It's also essentially the navigator and the person who can read the charts. So you still need a pilot.
Either way, so
Okay,
this
so-
water genasi made a deal with the
I'll
Kraken.
finish with the stories.
Made a deal with the Kraken, as you
Oh,
do,
lovely. Yeah, as you do.
and failed to uphold that deal with the Kraken. So guess what happened to them?
They were taught how to read.
They were taught how the depths of the ocean taste.
Aha! Salty.
Yeah. So we lost our quartermaster, and we're already upset enough as it is, because like, oh, we just lost like one of our characters, like we lost like a very important member of our team, because like the genasi was our tank, right? So like we're very upset that we lost our tank.
But Yar, fiddly dee. Ocean tastes good.
Yeah, and then it's like, okay, well, genasi player, hand over the list of all the shit that we have. He hands the captain of our ship
Scribbles.
the fucking chicken scratchings. Chicken fucking scratchings. He's been bringing that fucking list since day goddamn one, and we're the captain looks at me and says, "Announcer, can you come over here?" And I'm like, "What? Can you read this?" Shows me like lines on paper, and I look up. Me and him both look at the paper, then comedically look at the fucking player, and he's like, "I told you from day one I have the intelligence of a fucking gnat, and you made me the goddamn quartermaster. This is your own fault."
So, number 1, I would really like to play this version of Pathfinder with you all. It would go
I'm
amazingly.
sorry. My
Um,
brain would turn to mush just trying to learn Pathfinder. I can't
It's
do it.
actually-
It's fine. No, it's fine. especially second edition.
Yeah, no, like Pathfinder First Edition is actually pretty easy to learn. It's just numbers.
Yeah.
Anything for the great powers.
It's just
The thing with first edition is you do have to limit it.
Yeah.
And you have to basically say, like, these are the things you are allowed to build from. Because if you allow everything, it's stupid number of splat books and everything.
I
started playing Dungeons and Dragons.
I one-shot the
And-
Storm King in one campaign.
My-
and one pre-built.
my number 2. Okay, so Will, you are the best kind of correct, which is technically.
Yes.
We're here for the
So-
I love that
A
quote.
pilot, this is more of a modern day interpretation of what a pilot is basically they are a subsect of navigator that will specialize in either a very difficult to navigate port or canal. And essentially when your ship comes up, they come aboard your ship and take over, and you pay them a bunch of money and will guide you through it.
From the
And then they get off and go on to the next ship.
Yeah, from the historical age of sail, they were. It was a common. The reason they were important is because they wrote the navigational. They had their own. They would have their own navigational logbook, which is basically written in a code that only they understand, so no one else can. Yeah, like deciphering another pilot's like navigation text is like a thing.
It's
sort of like,
the same thing with the Puffberries.
yeah.
Why so many people thought they were witches because they wrote code.
Yeah. My personal favorite Pathfinder campaign that I ever ran, I ran Kingmaker, which is the best Pathfinder campaign.
Yeah, the one where like you're trying
and
to take over a country. Like
No, you're not. You're founding a country. That's like the best thing.
Aww.
I
wanted to be a fantasy terrorist.
I mean, you can be.
I don't. No, you can. There's one there. Right. They did a really cool set, which is there was one where you are a terrorist organization trying to bring down a lawful evil government. In the setting, and then they did the same campaign again, but you're now agents of the government trying to take down the terrorist cell.
Okay.
Ooh.
So,
Yeah.
The reason why I'll honestly say it, I have no interest in learning Pathfinder is nothing because I have against Pathfinder is the fact that I already know how to play Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition, and I'm not going to 2024 or 2024 edition. I'm staying with 5e. I'm trying to learn Wrath and Glory. I'm trying to learn Kids on Bikes. I have to relearn.
Kids on Bikes is a good system.
I have the 2nd edition book. It is a good system because it's a good, just universal system. I have to relearn how to do the Borderlands system for Bunkers and Badasses, which is, again, if you have never played that, such a fun system. It's so silly and stupid, and it makes you feel like an actual Vault Hunter from Borderlands. And it's just good. And now, something that's old, which I've had to relearn, which is Paranoia XP. So it's not that I don't want to, it's my limitations of my brain capacity of remembering shit that's limits.
I think especially you, Aramis, would enjoy this. I forget the name of it, but it is a Kids on Bikes variation.
Aramis?
Not Aramis. Farva. Fuck.
Fuck you little prick!
I do it all the time. It's only with you. Like I mix you and Aramis. I miss Will and Shadow.
I don't know who's dying next.
You've never mixed me up, have you?
Uh,
If you say yes, I don't blame you.
Not that I remember.
It's kind of hard to mix you up. You're one of a kind, baby.
Aww.
But essentially what it is you are action heroes in an action movie.
So,
By the way, careful
Essentially the
about that.
entire
Apparently, I'm a narcissist.
yeah, fuck that.
Wait, what?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Did you not see it today?
Not today. I haven't really been looking at Discord today.
I got called in my YouTube comment section a narcissist, and that I should go to therapy.
What over what though? Like what video did they come?
The 3D printing one.
What?
Yeah, because apparently the way I was responding to people who were putting words in my mouth, I'm a narcissist because, and I quote, I got frustrated with people. How dare I?
Okay, they just don't know.
typically, typically
Okay,
the
they're
person who
probably-
enables somebody as a
they're
narcissist. The narcissist.
They're probably 12 and heard the word narcissist somewhere and think they know what it means.
I dubbed them an asshole. I said that. Okay, well, if I'm a narcissist, I dub you an asshole. Thanks for the interaction and the view and generating me money. Bye. Like, what? Chat, just to let you all know, unless you have the training and... Unless you have the training and you are a licensed professional that knows what the fuck you're talking about, never, ever in your life try to say, oh, this person is X thing.
How about this? It's not even about training. If you don't know shit about the other person in their life, where they come from, you don't have a right to throw labels and judge them because you don't know who they actually are. Just from a fucking video. Doesn't mean shit. So how about keep your fucking uninformed opinions to your fucking self?
Pretty much. It's generally like, as I said, like, I'm dealing with this in a new way where I'm not bothering with it.
I am so proud of you. I've been trying to get you to fucking do that for so fucking long.
Everybody's been trying to do that, and Phoenix is now rubbing it into my face of, I fucking told you so. For years, and you never listened to me, and here we are now, motherfucker! And I'm like, yep.
Yeah, it shows. Bouncer doesn't listen to his wife.
No, I do listen to my wife on a lot of things. I'm just stubborn as a mule.
You're growing a thicker skin.
Yeah, I'm done arguing. I'm done dealing with this.
A super mutant variant of a mole.
I still remember the sounds the announcer made when, during Halo Reach, he faced the invisible wall and launched away. Bro is having the chill pill injected into him. I am becoming one with the chill pill. Because, like, I watched a video from Bricky. And the video basically was, you shouldn't be arguing with these people because they're either deeply unwell, or they know what they're doing, or both.
Huh. I wonder who else has said that.
Shut it.
I wonder who else has said that multiple fucking times.
Yeah.
So there's also the one video I sent you, boss, from the Star Citizen streamer. I really like.
Yeah.
And it's just they're never gonna subscribe to you. They're never gonna follow you. They're never gonna like your videos. Why don't engage with them?
Yeah, just don't. And I have pointed out, especially, these people do it to themselves. They do it to themselves all the time. Like, chat.
They look so great.
There is, when you look at a video on YouTube, there are 3 dots right beside the title of that video. And if you click those dots, it'll give you options on how you want to interact with the video. You can choose not interested. YouTube will then take that into its your algorithm, and not show you fuck all from that channel after that.
It's like I watched a video the other day about somebody saying about how trash and everything wrong with Trench Crusade, just because he was a fan of World War I, and he didn't like how Trench Crusade was also pulling into things about World War II in it. Well, it's a fantasy different timeline that has nothing to do with our real timeline. What's it fucking even matter? I'm like, you're just some guy who wants to fucking bitch about this. Not interested.
They are making genetically augmented clones of Jesus Christ. What part of this made you think it had anything to do with our real world?
Where's the realism?
Yeah, no, the fact that, like, oh yeah, I'm upset because it's supposed to be World War I base, and they brought World War II things in there.
And
they're making clones of Jesus Christ. There is literally a fucking witch over there that has a fucking A-bomb floating above her finger that she could just throw with a thought.
And another thing that like made it click. Sorry, just like they spawned in more Eldar behind me and in front of me, and I'm just like, what the fuck?
He saw pointy-eared people and he go, "Argh."
Yeah. So like, another thing that activated the brain chemical in my brain to like, you know, smarten the fuck up was the fact that Bloodthirster. Not Bloodthirster, by the way. A Bloodthirster did not make me like change my mind and opinion. In fact, Bloodthirster would encourage me not to do that.
It urged you to be more angry.
So I pointed out, like, one person's like, when it, like, a lot of this stems from like the Space Wolf videos. One person said, "Did you even watch Archie's video?" And I'm like, I read the fucking transcript. I don't need to watch it. And basically, like, ask, did you even, like, watch it? Why, like, and no, none of these people, I interacted with the points that Fuckhead made, but none of them to date ever interacted with the points that I made.
No.
They never engage with that. They're just like, it's not realistic. How about you engage with my point that I said it's fucking fiction and accept that? Because they can't, and they won't. And
again, to fight your point of like the whole stupidity of it, like again, going back to the book I just listened to, it had Primaris in it, and it had Space Wolves in it, and the Space Wolves literally have the Primaris and mention how like Cole grabbed just everybody and anyone that was an initiate from anywhere across the galaxy to turn into Primaris, and then they were just split up or given random gene seeds. Didn't matter where you came from. You were just sent to your chapter after it was said and done. The only two legions that I'm aware of that have anything to do with their skin color being alteration because it's a mutation, like you said, is Salamanders and I think Night Lords?
Ravenguard and Night Lords.
Ravenguard, yeah.
But like,
that's a mutation. That's a mutation. It doesn't matter skin tone.
Also, like, the point I brought up the other day when we were talking about this in the chat was okay, actually, I have a better analogy for this. Fucking look at Little Horus and Axeman.
Yeah.
Little Horus,
Axeman is the same person.
No, not fucking Axeman. One of the other Mortal.
Abaddon, Loken, Tariq.
Yeah, Abaddon. Yeah, the gene seed did change Little Horus, but it didn't fucking affect any of the other three.
No.
They don't look anything like Horus.
It just, Little Horus had already kind of looked like Horus before he went through the process. The gene seed just pronunciated a little bit more.
Yeah, it doesn't change what you look like.
There was actually a really good line in in the book in Archmagos in the Call book when Felix goes to talk to Call, or goes on go get some fresh air away from the Space Wolves partying and all that. He runs in the Call. That urge of anger feeds up, so he goes to ask him questions and confront him a little bit. And Call says, point blank, I did cut you apart. I did make you the monster that you are.
Shut up, I made you better.
No, he didn't say that.
Also,
he said, yes, I turned you into this monster, but I didn't make you or manipulate it into the person you are. Your character, who you are, is you and yours alone. I saw it from the moment, and it's part of the reason why I picked you. Space Marines' characteristics are not altered by their gene seed. The only thing that is their physiology. And that doesn't mean every point of the physiology. It's the reason why you have black Ultramarines. Just because you're a son of Gilliman doesn't mean you become olive-skinned, blonde hair.
This is besides the point, by the way.
Also, fucking Call was kidnapping kids for 10,000 fucking years. You think he never went, oh, hey, look, a white person on Nocturne. That's interesting. I want him.
No, he'd go, I don't fucking care.
So the point that I'm trying to make here is that when you bash your head against a wall, you either break through or you accept after your head is bloodied, you're not getting through. And Bricky...
Or you come back with heavy explosives.
Yeah. or you come back with heavy explosives. Bricky said, and I quote, this is your hobby. And the moment you take your hobby seriously is the moment that you are miserable.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I refuse to be miserable. I'm already, like, the world's already bleak enough. I don't need Warhammer to be.
No, Warhammer's supposed to be your escape. It's part of the reason, like, it's your relaxation. It's your escape away from the world, and it's one of my escapes too. And it's one of the reasons why I'm not a huge fan of going to tournaments. I'm not going there to win, which might blow some people's mind. I'm just going to play Warhammer.
I will bring tournament lists to, like, tournaments and stuff, but, like, my point is,
But it's toy soldiers.
it's toy
Don't
soldiers.
take it seriously.
And
Also, the same logic is why whenever like I'm giving advice to somebody like, oh hey, like I'm graduating high school or college soon, I don't know what I want to do. Like, never get a job involving your hobby.
No.
It
Like-
will kill your enjoyment of it.
chat, I love my hobby. I love Warhammer. I love BattleTech. I love all these tabletop games, and I love that I made my job talking about this. But at the same time, there is the annoyance that these people are just here to make everyone's lives miserable and push us out of the community because, and I quote, "You're not doing it right." Which,
No, they're there to make money, and making people pissed off is the fastest way to do that.
exactly. It's not about actually engaging with the hobby for them. It is about being miserable shits and making everyone else miserable. The only reason they're doing it is because they're making money off the misery. And
Though
even
I
then,
think,
it's not even that much money anymore.
No.
honestly, I think Arch is that the money part is part of it for him, but I think he's also just a racist piece of shit.
Oh no, he is.
Yeah.
Apparently, he's gone after, like, the native population of his country, and has said, like, horrific and terrible things about them. And it's just
Isn't he
like,
Australian?
no, he's fucking.
I don't give a shit enough about him to know where
No.
he's from. Let's be honest.
Either way,
No, he puts on a
Chloe-
British accent, but he's from Wales.
Oh.
Wait,
people are-
Wait, he's from Wales and he's shitting on the native population of Wales, which would be him?
No,
It
like,
should be
there's
the
a native.
Welsh.
Yeah.
There's a native group in Wales. It's.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Forgive my
Yeah.
ignorance as an American. Okay, we're not talking.
I looked it up. It's complicated stuff, but basically they're their own, like, traditional people, and they literally
ki-
don't
so
bother
kinda like-
anybody.
So kind of like the Creole in Louisiana.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Engagement farming. That's basically it. Chat, like, I show that Arch posted. That is 1-to-1 the same kind of shit you'd see in the 20th century with the KKK and racists making fun of black people.
Yeah.
1-to-1.
Yeah.
I pointed that out. None of his defenders ever talked about it.
Except now he has Photoshop.
Yeah.
And I'm literally just like, really? You're going to defend that? You're going to defend that? And they never engaged. They never engaged with that. They wanted me to answer their question. I'm like, that's not how this works. Fuck off.
No. Yeah. A debate goes back and forth.
This isn't a
This
debate.
This
I
is
know.
why it's not worth engaging with them. It's just let them drown, let them come, let them watch the video, and give you revenue from them watching the video. And
Yeah,
that's it.
and like I said,
hey.
the new way of dealing with it is this. I've already put in the keywords that anytime I see, like, a new buzzword that they use, I just put it into my word filter. So that way YouTube instantly knows. By the way, this is, like, one of the best systems YouTube put in, like the keyword filter system. So if they put it in, their comment just doesn't get posted. Period.
Yeah.
Second, if they do manage to get through it, my response is thus: thanks for the view and the watch time and the money that you helped generate from this video. I'm going to use it to enjoy my hobby, and I'm going to use it to buy more orcs. Thanks.
Yeah. Though
Or dirty greenskins.
I feel like I have to say this, that though if one of those people does try to engage any of you in an actual conversation, take the opportunity. Take the opportunity, try to convince them, because that's the only way they're going to ever change their mind.
They get one shot. They get one shot.
Like, oh no, if they start going off on that shit, yeah, no, shut them down. Step
Dude,
away.
I'm too tired from my own job to deal with that shit. I just fucking walk away.
Exactly. And part of the reason why I was worried about going into this mindset was that I feel like I worry that it looks like I'm betraying those friends and those members of my community that come to me for safety. But at the same time,
mental health comes first.
Yeah, at the same time, my mental health comes first, and I still am that person in my community that is, I'm the innkeeper. I make sure this place is safe. I make sure that those who want to learn Warhammer 40k, Battletech, and so on have a place to learn this. And
that's why you have us in the Discord to help you with that.
Exactly. Which, by the way, I do need to clean up the Discord a little bit. But the major point is that I am one fucking dude, and this is the most pathetic shit I've ever seen in my life. Genuinely, these guys are. There are billions of different things to worry about in this world. I'm 27, gonna be 28 by the end of the month.
Oh, you child.
I know I'm so young. Young am I, but really, I want everybody to really understand something here. I really want everyone to understand something here. This isn't real. Warhammer, Star Wars, Star Trek, Gundam, Fullmetal Alchemist, Dragon Ball Z, none of these things are real. They can make you feel real emotions. They can be great experiences.
But I thought Goku was real.
But I thought the Monkey Boy was real. But
wait, you're telling me there's not a 40-foot tall giant ape running around Manhattan?
What about Gojira?
What about Gojira?
I've seen. No. I've been to Akihabara. I've been to Tokyo. I have actually seen Godzilla. They have a life-size Godzilla in Tokyo.
Yeah,
he's fire.
Gojira!
Hotel. Gojira!
They also have a life-size Gundam at Gundam Base,
Yes.
but they're disassembling it, and I'm never gonna get to fucking see it.
It's okay. Unicorn still stands at the big mall. It's fine.
Two things.
Unicorn's still there.
One thing then. Operation Gundam D's nuts. We're gonna steal that Gundam. Anyway. Second. So back on topic here. This isn't real. These are fully grown ass. I presume to be men, adults.
He's not a mole.
Crashing the fuck out.
I give more leeway to children because they're more, emotional.
Crashing out over fucking fictional characters. Going on.
Let's be honest here,
race.
Let's be honest here, boss. These are absolutely men. Like this is like it's not even like.
They're not men. They're man-childs.
Yeah, and
you can usually tell when it's a child making.
I want, but this is what I'm trying to say here. Really think about that. These fucking adults are crashing the fuck out. Genuinely crashing the fuck out. Throwing tantrums on the internet. In public spaces. Both online and in real life. Over a fictional universe. Over plastic.
You know what that tells me, boss?
Got nothing better to do.
They are so unhappy with their real lives that they're essentially disassociating and ignoring it and getting mad over fake shit.
Exactly. It is genuinely fucking pathetic. That I use this example in the short. For those that don't know, there is a content creator by the name of Linkara, or Atop the Fourth Wall. I like his videos. I like watching him. He's got good opinions. He's very entertaining to me. He made a video 5 years ago. 5 years ago, during the COVID lockdown, because he wanted to read the Star Wars adaptation comics and review them as a product and an adaptation of the Star Wars films. He reviewed The Last Jedi, and his opinions on The Last Jedi are he likes The Last Jedi. He likes what it did for the mythos. He likes that it doesn't paint the Jedi in a way of favor. It paints them in a very complicated gray light, and he enjoyed that very much. This one person, who I remind you, who I'm telling you this now, this person watched Linkara's video. He chose to sit through it. He chose to watch it. He chose to give Linkara his time. He chose to do this. And is now, for the past 5 years, dedicated himself to emailing Linkara and harassing the guy with racial slurs, with threats and everything, because Linkara, and I quote, liked a movie that is, at best, a decent flick. At worst, it's kind of a bore. Really think about how fucking pathetic that is for 2 seconds.
And you want to know what? All you fucking... Because I went back and reread all the Legacy of the Force books. After Mara gets assassinated, Luke does basically the exact same thing he does in The Last Jedi.
Reading books. They did read the books. They were pulling things out of the books that kind of use them. They weren't using the old non-canon books, but they were using shit.
The endless rants online of George Lucas R-word my childhood. For literally 15 years until Disney buys it, and then suddenly he's a saint.
Yeah.
Like,
it's suddenly Legends is perfect and did no wrong, and there were no plot holes whatsoever.
And we can
we always loved the prequels because they're the films we grew up with, and like it's like no, like literally Star Wars fans have been
stop about those fucking movies. I bitch nonstop.
Anyways, back to Boss's rant.
Yeah.
The point here I'm trying to make is, I'm done arguing this. I like Star Wars. I like Star Trek. I like 40K. I love 40K. I love Mega Man. I love all these different things. And I'm gonna fucking enjoy them now.
He loves Strawberry Marble.
Am I going to like still critique things? Yeah, because it's a product. 40K is a product at the end of the day, and there are good things about 40K. There are bad things about 40K. Like, you think
nice.
Like, you think the Inquisition War trilogy is a good thing? No, I'm not. I'm going to be perfectly honest and say that shit's a dumpster fire. Hilarious, although it may be.
It's a complete dumpster fire.
It is a dumpster fire. It broke a sad little possum boy.
It did.
What?
Oh my god, the fucking adapt this ridiculous episode on that. Poor possum.
No. What about the literary masterpiece that is the novels of C.S. Goto?
I had to say in the Blood Raven script, I say I'm not talking about them. They're not canon in my brain.
Yeah, fucking. Or you know how many people hated the Vaults of Terra books when they fucking came out, but then as soon as Henry Cavill says, "Oh, my favorite faction is the Custodes," they start jacking him off.
Yeah.
Because it's all about popularity to them. They don't care. I care.
Oh, the cool person likes him.
I want to be popular.
I care about this because it's my hobby and I have fun with it. Yep. And
I like the Vaults of Terra because I got to learn a lot about the politics of the Imperium.
I like being here to steal Boss's ice cream.
And
I like Ramp.
I genuinely enjoy Warhammer 40k. It is my favorite. It is one of my favorite things of all time. Like, it's number 2. Number 1 will always be Mega Man. Fuck the rest of you.
There's nothing wrong with Mega Man.
And it's
What
odd.
did
I don't
say?
like,
That's fine.
but I do like people talking about it and know more about it. I don't say things I don't know about or I don't want misinformation. That's fair. And I am very much just wanting to, in a year that is bleak as the start of 2026 is, there's not much I can do aside from give you guys at least a calm island to come hang out on through the turbulent seas of 2026 and the world that we are currently living in.
I don't know. Next week's not going to be that calm.
I'm relatively calm.
I know.
Everyone in America is kind of looking at Minnesota right now, kind of like, what's next?
What's next, buddy? Oh, hello. Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Say hi to
Hey,
Phoenix,
Phoenix.
everybody.
Hey, Phoenix. Oh,
Hello.
boss, I do have a 40k related question for you.
It was on the fridge.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I do need a haircut, but what's up?
A
So-
haircut. I'll cut it.
Is the only reason why Korn saved Kane because he wanted like to fight him more?
It
Or
was
they may be the same thing.
in fantasy. It was a request from Nurgle because he made a deal with Aisha, and then in 40k, it was because like it was a Gork and Mork relationship. They like fighting each other.
Yeah. Okay.
Got it.
Golden Gladiator, hello, but yeah, like I want.
Also, Kane is broken into like dozens of pieces, and one of those is how to be
Yeah.
a jet fighter pilot better.
Never gonna let that go. You did-
It's like I love the concept of the Eldar and the aspect wars. It's like these are the different aspects of war, like advanced squad tactics, stealth, screaming assault, like jump troops, and then it's like being a fighter pilot,
Fighter
okay,
pilot.
no.
which
No,
means
no, but
Kane
okay, no.
means Kane canonically has a plane.
No, okay, no. Let's be honest here. Striking Scorpion just makes you really good with the fucking chainsword.
I'll show
And
you
a claw.
one.
Okay.
And a claw.
Mhm.
But yeah, like at the end of the day, chat, going forward, I'm done arguing with these people. It's on site. Like, the second they open their mouth, they're gone. They're done. There's no argument to be made because I have explained, when you explain thoroughly to someone